Day 3. I am starting the Between the Rivers section of the Ozark Trail. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, everybody. Michael Shepard Jordan here. You're watching me hike Missouri's Ozark Trail, through hiking it. And I am on day 3. I just completed the first section, which was the 11-point section, and now I am starting the Between the Rivers section. This is called Between the Rivers because it is the section that is between the rivers. The 11-point and the current. And I camped at Trailhead 3152 last night, and I just started the trail right across from the campsite. And there is a pond of standing water here. I don't know that you'd want to drink it, but this was not on the maps. So if you're in dire straits, you probably could. But literally just starting the Between the Rivers section. Today I think I have, I don't know, like 13 miles or something like that, which, as I'm learning, is probably like 15 miles. But should be good. It's about 8:15 in the morning, giving my start. And yeah, let's get to it. If you guys haven't already yet, give me that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and follow along as I hike the Ozark Trail. Okay, let's go on a hike, y'all. Okay, so 3 miles in, and I'm stopping for breakfast. What's for breakfast? Mountain House chicken fried rice. Not bad. So the thing about Between the Rivers is that it's all about water, because this is the most sparse section of trail for water, which is why I was surprised that there was that pool right by Trailhead 3152. I am hiking with the water that I took from Hurricane Creek, but I just ran out, so I'm about down to half a liter or something, and I need to get to Gold Mine Hollow or Robert Spring, which is about 3 miles from here, for my next water fill up. If that is dry, then I will need to get to Cotham Pond, which is 2 miles further. So anywhere from 3 to 5 miles to go. I think I've planned this out pretty well. I'm a little nervous, but I think I'll be okay. Just to let you know on what I'm carrying, I have a 1 liter Nalgene, and then I have a 2 liter pouch. But the first day when I had that 2 liter pouch filled up, man, it was a lot of weight, lopsided weight on one shoulder. So now I try and keep it balanced at about 1 liter per side, which helps. So that's what I'm working with, but I'm gonna eat breakfast and enjoy this spot. I'm gonna go move again. Well, I'm standing where I put Robert Spring on my All Trails map, or at least as close as I thought it could be according to the Ozark Trail map. And it is a dry creek bed. There is a spot up here that has a fire ring by it that looks like more of a pool. That I bet is actually Robert Spring, but that's dry too. I'll head back up there and show you. So yeah, let's go to Gold Mine Hollow and find that. If not, we're going to Cotham Pond. So here is the fire ring, and this whole area looks like a good overnight spot. My guess is because this is probably Robert Spring. I would think right down in there. But it is dry, because it has not rained in a while. Okay, let's find Gold Mine Hollow Spring. It's not far from here, according to the maps. So, Robert Spring, dry. Okay, Gold Mine Hollow has water. This small little pool. It's not running, but it's enough, and I'm grateful for it. Okay, time to clean it. Okay, so here's what I've got to treat water. For starters, I have aquamarine water treatment. So you do 7 drops of this, 7 drops of this, into this little cap. You let it sit there for 5 minutes, and you pour it into a liter of water. And you let it sit for like 30 minutes, and then it should be good to go. Okay, so I'll let that sit for 30 minutes, and then I've got one of my propels for the day that I'm gonna put in it to hopefully make it taste a little bit better and give me some energy. The other thing I have is this 2-liter pouch, and this is a filter. Just a water filter, comes out. And I have 2 of these. I have this one and another one for a backup. So this I will drink off of until the Nalgene is ready. So that's my system. All right, keep moving. Well, Cotham Pond definitely has water. It looks to be very low. So I'm glad I filled it beforehand. But it is here, which is good. All right, moving. This pond is a real surprise. This is a good sized pond. Did not know this was here. I don't know if it's here year round, but this is nice. So it's smack in the middle of miles 18 and 19 on the Ozark Trail map. I will add a waypoint to my All Trails map, but yeah, this is really nice. There's a spot over there to camp. It's a good stopping point. Had no idea this was here. Pretty thick. Pretty thick. I'm at what I'm pretty sure is Cedar Bluff Creek, and it is dry. So we're just gonna have to push on to Milligan Spring. Well, here we are at Milligan Spring. And it has water. It's actually running down the creek a decent bit, probably about the last 2/10 of a mile I was walking. There was water, which is nice. Now, according to All Trails and my beautiful All Trail users, there's a campsite around here somewhere that people have used in the past. So I'm gonna look for that, set up camp, and this will be our first night in the backcountry off trail. Night 1 was in a campground, night 2 was at a trailhead. Now we in the woods. All right. Ozark Trail, thru-hike, day 3 in the books. Trailhead 3152 to Milligan Spring. All Trails said I did 15.4 miles and did about 1,500 feet of elevation gain throughout the day. Let's talk about the trail. It was cool and different. It was sparse for a lot of the way. You could find your way, and there were definitely trail signs, like trailblazes, which are great. But it was overgrown and sparse, and it just, like, it felt like, because it was mostly oak and hickory, I think. I'm not great with trees, but like not pine trees. And then a ton of like little small underbrush. And it felt like, I don't know, maybe they did a controlled burn, 5 years ago, and it's just kind of starting to come back. I don't know. It was cool and beautiful in places, but man, I wish I had a pair of gaiters. So if you're thinking about doing this, buy some gaiters. Not because I'm forging any streams and I want to keep my feet dry, but because it just prevents all the stuff from falling into your hiking shoes, and you're picking it out constantly. Yeah, and just little stickies, like, just catching on you all the time. So I don't know, but overall, pretty great. The water sources came through, and there was that surprise pond too, which is pretty cool. So it is about 4 o'clock. I am going to set up camp here, and fingers crossed, my Kindle will start working. My brother-in-law sent me some instructions, so thank you, Adam. It's gonna work. Otherwise, I'm gonna be bored. Okay. See you tomorrow. I guess I should say thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't already yet, please hit that thumbs up, the subscribe button below, leave me any comments, your thoughts, all that fun stuff.